Here's a fact about your cat you probably didn't know.
Not true.
You probably didn't know them because they're not true. And even if you did know them, they're still not true.
Does your cat ever sit turned away from you? Cats are often described as aloof loners, which means they would rather be left alone than cuddled, pet, or attended to. They love turning their backs to us, which might seem rude or dismissive in human language, but it's not. It's actually a big compliment when a cat turns its back to you. It's a sign of trust, comfort, and love.
That's not true.
No, it's a sign of please leave me alone. You can even see the cat's ears here all going back and like, is there someone behind me? There's someone behind me. I really hope he's not going to come to me.
If your cat has ever licked you, there's a good chance it's trying to tell you to clean yourself.
But it's not true.
No, if a cat licks you, it actually means something good because cats allogroom, they lick each other, meaning we want to be friends, or you just might taste very good.
It's also a sign of affection as it reminds them of when their mothers used to groom them.
As I said, it is a sign of affection. It doesn't have anything to do with remembering their mothers.
Cats are low-key super flexible. It's because they have no collarbone. They can almost fit through any hole that's the size of their head.
That's not true.
Yes, they can fit through almost any hole the size of their head, but that's not because they don't have collarbones. Dogs also don't have collarbones and still they can't really fit into any single little thing. So it is due to their specific anatomy. It's just not just because of the lack of collarbone.
If your cat ever brings you a dead animal, it's because it assumes you're a lousy hunter with zero skills and wants to help feed you.
You know that's not true.
What? Cats like hunting because they're predators and they like bringing the prey back home to play with it later, and they might leave it in different places, including on your pillow and stuff. But that's not because they think that you're not a good predator or they think they need to feed you. I mean, where is this stuff coming from?
Cats thrive when they're in boxes because it makes them feel safe and secure. All sides are covered and they think you can't see them, but they can see you.
No. Okay, it's not true.
Partially true. I mean, they definitely like being in boxes because they do feel more secure there, but it's not just because of that. The fact that cats like doing it even when they're just playing or when there's nothing else that causes anxiety to go on. They like going into boxes, kind of like kids like going into boxes. But it's also true that they will go into boxes or small places, including in the vet clinic, like going into the sink or sometimes going and lying in their own litter boxes when they're afraid. That part is true.
Most cats don't like dogs because dogs are really unpredictable and tend to move abruptly, which disrupts the cat's inner algorithm.
It's not true. Who told you?
If by most cats you mean many cats that never met a dog in their lives, yeah, that's true. They will probably be afraid of a dog. If they did meet a dog, but at a later time in their lives, they might also be afraid of it because dogs are predators and cats in this situation will be the prey. But if they were socialized when they were very young, they might actually get along great, and many cats do. And it has nothing to do with the cat's algorithm? What do they mean, the cat's algorithm? Is it like the YouTube algorithm that you need to like and subscribe in order for YouTube to show it to more people? Cats don't work like that. My channel does. See what I did there?
Cats mark you as their territory whenever they rub their faces or bodies against you because they have scent glands in those areas.
That's actually pretty true. Cats like rubbing against you, and while they're doing it, they're actually marking you. But it's not just because they're trying to mark you. They actually feel good doing this.
Cats don't think of the person that feeds them as their master, rather that they're just doing their job. If you want your cat to think of you as their master, you have to train it. The problem is cats can be trained, but humans can be trained better. So I guess there are masters.
That is not true.
Masters, training, thinking about their people as masters. What? The only one who's thinking about others as masters, and if someone is a master, does it mean that the other one is a slave? Only one that's thinking that this way is people. Cats might like you and see you as part of their social group, or they might not. They can definitely train you, but they're not trying to be masters. And there are tons of other wrong cat facts as you can see in this video.